Hey everyone, today I'm going to be giving my honest review on the Peloton Bike Plus, as well as maybe talk about some of the differences between the Bike Plus and the regular bike. The first thing I did want to say is I am much more happy to give this review now than I was, say, about a year ago. Peloton has added a lot to these bikes through software and the application that make it a lot more interesting and make it more worthwhile. So I got this bike 3 years ago initially, and the classes were great. It was fun, it was engaging, and it made me actually want to do cardio when I'm not a big cardio person. But I do got to say that eventually ran its course, and it got a little dry for me. Now this might be a more of a me problem, but eventually I just got bored and I kind of gave up altogether with the Peloton for a while. But recently I've come back to it and downloaded the update, and I'm scrolling through all these applications, and they've added so much to it, so I do got to give them credit. The classes are more expansive. You can see across the top that there's things for everything. There's strength stuff, there's stretching, yoga, all number of different things for exercise classes. They have also added so much to their programs. When I started, there was maybe 4 programs in here. Now there's, I don't know, 30 or so, and they're all for different goals that you're achieving for your fitness. So that's good to see them kind of expand on that. The actually biggest thing for me personally in my exercise ADHD is that they've expanded so much on the free ride stuff when it comes to lane break. They've added so many different song groupings and choices and time frames. And they also added this huge entertainment tab. So if you just want to get on the Peloton and ride and watch your favorite Netflix show or Disney Plus or a few other applications, they have YouTube TV. This thing is in a much better place now. See, for me, I will probably do 2 or 3 classes a week, maybe more depending on how motivated I am. But I also have the ability to just get on and kind of mindlessly ride, to my favorite show or comedy, whatever, and kind of take my mind off things. So I appreciate that they have added and expanded on that ability to kind of have your freedom of choice, whether you want to be strict with the class and have that accountability, or you want to take it easy sometimes. But I think overall it's in a great spot right now, and I highly recommend it for people whose budget it's in. Now, to touch on a couple of key differences between the Bike Plus and the regular bike for Peloton. So, you have this moving screen that is kind of free moving. You can go all the way back 180 degrees and see it, which is very helpful if you do any of the strength workouts, strength programs, so you can have like a mat next to you and get on the floor and do those workouts. The regular one, the screen does not move. It's also a little smaller, and there's no speaker in the front. And I've heard from some people that that may affect the sound quality that's coming through and how well you're hearing things. But probably my favorite feature, which is definitely not alone worth the price tag of the Plus, but is the auto adjust feature. When you're in the classes, you can kind of set a lock on your resistance, and it's going to follow the class. The class is set up a certain way depending on what class you're taking. And instead of you having to go down there and twist the knob every single time they adjust, and some of these classes are adjusting, seconds apart all the time, which can be quite annoying. The Bike Plus has an option for you to automatically adjust so you don't have to touch it at all, which is honestly a great feature, to just be able to focus on the class and focus on your cadence and be more engaged. Overall, I'd say I really like it. I'm someone who never really likes cardio equipment. I do a lot of my stuff with weights. But this one is one that I keep coming back to, so it's something I would say I do recommend, whether you are a bike person or not. I'm not, and this thing has gotten me on the bike several times. So I do recommend this as a good product.